I totally get that. Well, Andy, let me wrap up by recapping our conversation. Let me see if I took good notes, and then I'll ask you if you have any final thoughts at the end of that or anything you'd like to add. So for what's working, you said putting the content first, big C in content, little M in marketing, all about the content first. Put the reader first in everything they do. And most of the articles that you create are more of a journalistic approach. So there's high quality content there to begin with. Under what isn't working, you said focusing on performance metrics just for performance metrics sake, essentially. So traffic, time on page. Are we putting, you asked the question, are we putting out content that's valuable first? And then you said, and I think I got this correct quote, as certain performance metrics increase, reader trust can decrease. I think you mentioned that was a quote from an article that you read. So be careful about the metrics and benchmarks that you set, because it could be counterproductive to overall trust with your user base, which is a truly profound comment and probably the best thing that I've heard in this conversation. So kudos for that. For where does your content perform best? You said owned channels. You've got a library of resources that are specifically for people in your industry. And so driving people to that content that's genuinely helpful to them is by far your best method. And I think that's brilliant and works really, really well for an organization like yours. And for what would you focus on if you could focus on one thing for the whole next year? I love it. You said you started with you're all special in your own way, but which is great. And you said go deep on data as a tool and become an authority on a topic based on your access to data and ability to report on that data to be an authority in the space. I think that's a really, really smart idea for those organizations out there that are able to do that.